Good morning, students. I hope all of you are fine, and I hope all of you have gone through the previous classes and all of you have gone through your textbooks questions as well. Okay, you have got to know about the various theorems, you have got to know about the various congruence criteria, you have got to know how to solve the questions with the help of various congruence rules. I hope all of you understood. Up to some extent, I hope all of you understood. If you have any questions or if you have any problems, you can ask me individually also by giving a text message in WhatsApp or through the live classes also. Okay, now in this particular class we are going to discuss about the in the last class what we have discussed. First of all, that is the important thing. In the last video or in the last class we have discussed about one theorem, that is angles opposite to equal sides of a triangle of an isosceles triangle are equal. Okay, angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. And in this particular class we are going to discuss one more theorem which is converse of this theorem. That means converse of this theorem means angles opposite to equal sides are equal. And now the theorem that we are going to discuss is, if in a triangle two angles are equal, then their opposite sides will also be equal. Now let me explain this one with the help of the figure. Okay, just look, try to concentrate on the question properly. Okay, if you have any problem you can ask me at any time. So now in this particular theorem, which will be converse of the previous theorem, say this is a triangle ABC. I have named it as triangle ABC, in which angle B is equal to angle C. As I told you earlier, this is the converse of the previous theorem. Okay, now the condition is what? If angle B is equal to angle C, then what? Then what? I hope all of you got to know then what, because I told you plenty of times. Okay, then what is the side opposite to angle B? Opposite to angle B is, look at the front side, this is the side AC. So that AC side will be, what is the side opposite to angle C? Angle C, the side which is opposite to angle C is this one, that is AB. I hope this is clear. Okay, once again I will repeat. In a triangle, if two angles are equal, then the sides opposite to these angles will also be equal. Okay, clear? Now let me explain this, how to prove this. Let's see here. As we did the last question, with the help of construction, we did it. Same way only we have to solve this. I hope all of you tried this. Okay, then also use a C. Those who have tried, very good. Those who have not tried, let's see this one. ABC is a triangle where this angle AB angle is equal to C angle given as per as given condition. Like we did in the previous proof, I have drawn one construct line, that is angle bisector AD is drawn. Here also we can use the same concept. Draw the bisector, angle bisector, then try to show that these two triangles are congruent as we did in the previous proof. So now let's see the given part. How to do the proof part? First thing is, we are provided a triangle. We are given a triangle ABC where angle B is equal to angle C. Okay, so we are given, that is in triangle ABC we have angle B is equal to angle C. So what to prove? We need to prove that. What we need to prove? That this AB side is equal to the AC side. That is what we are supposed to prove. Clear? So how to prove? Construction as we did in the previous case also. Take the construction. So what I have constructed, AD is drawn as angle bisector of angle A. Okay, so AD is drawn as angle bisector of angle A. I hope all of you are cleared about this angle bisector as I discussed in last class itself. Angle bisector, once again I will repeat, angle bisector means the whole angle A. Here you see, this is angle A, this is the bisector line. That means the whole angle A is divided into two equal parts. That is this part, say this is B, this is D. BAD angle is equal to CAD angle. That is what it means. Now let's see. Proof. What I will do, same way as we did in the last class, take the two triangles, so it congruent first. Okay, what are those two triangles? Say in triangle ABD and triangle ACD. These are the two triangles. Just note down the equal parts. What can I note at the beginning? I can note as angle B is equal to angle C. This is given. Next, according to construction, angle BAD is equal to angle CAD. So write it, angle BAD is equal to angle CAD by construction. Next is, I can write one more thing. What is that? Try to identify. What is that? As I told you, as soon as the common part comes, it should be in our mind directly. Okay, here you can see this AD side is common, right? So this is AD side is common. That's what we can write. AD side is equal to AD side common. Okay, now three datas are fulfilled. Two angles along with one side. In the earlier case, the side was included in between the two. Side angle side. In the earlier case, we use side angle side. Here, what is the rule? You just see. Angle. Side is not included in between the two angles. Side is separately there. AD is not in between the two angles. Okay, that's why the rule I have used here is angle side. So therefore, I can write triangle ABD is congruent with triangle ACD. The rule I have used is, as I told just now, this is angle side, because the side is not included in between the two angles. So write it angle side rule. Once we are able to show that these two triangles are congruent, then we can write what? I hope all of you know. Two triangles are congruent means what? Corresponding parts are equal. Where are those corresponding parts? Let's see here. What is those? We are supposed to prove AB is equal to AC. So you see here, this AB side belongs to triangle ABD, isn't it? Next, AC side belongs to ACD, right? So directly we can write, therefore, AB side is equal to AC side, CPCT by CPCT, corresponding part of congruent triangles. So this is how we can show that if in a triangle two angles are equal, then what will happen? In a triangle, if two angles are equal, then opposite sides will be equal. So this is the process, this is the procedure, this is the method to prove it. Okay, I hope all of you understood. Try to note it down in your copy. Okay, try to practice it, try to solve it, similar type of question with regards to this theorem, and try to remember these two theorems very nicely. Okay, so once again, within a quick time, I would like to remind you that about the overall revision what we have discussed. In the first theorem, we discussed about that in an isosceles triangle, if two sides are equal, isosceles triangle means two sides are equal. So in an isosceles triangle, the angles opposite to equal sides are equal, and converse of this theorem is this one. That means if in a triangle two angles are equal, then their opposite sides will also be equal. Okay, I hope all of you understood this one. With the help of congruence rule, we have solved it. Okay, now one more thing, after these two theorem, we will have a few questions from the exercise with respect to, or which will have relation with the two theorems. So try to remember these two theorems. Okay, so in the next class we are going to talk about the various questions from exercise, that is from exercise 7.2. I hope all of you are cleared the first exercise questions. If you have any difficulties, if you find any difficulties in from exercise number 7.1, you can text me at any time in my WhatsApp number. Okay, so do never hesitate to contact. Try to be in touch. That's important, because the time is, I hope all of you know, the time is very sensitive. That's why we are here to provide you such classes. So be in touch, although we are not in physical contact. Just be in touch, don't hesitate to ask the question, ask whatever doubts you are having, try to clear it through this conversation only. Okay, try to clear it with through the conversation. You can contact me, you can text me, or try to solve the questions. If you have any difficulties, if you're finding any difficulties, just give me the photos of those solved questions, I will check it. Okay, so this is how we have to solve it. Anyway, thank you.